prefer to call it a more powerful way of living. So in the early chapters of my life, I focused on creating this rigid container of success and achievement to belong. It led to this outward success, yet inside I was still unsatisfied. And then as life unfolded, that container became too confining, constricting, and so I had to dig deeper to discover my true self by working with a mentor. Now, in the second act of my life, I'm all about expanding that container, or even creating a whole new container into a wholeness that embraces me as an individual while being part of this vast universal experience filled with love and completeness, with unlimited freedom, less rules and less judgments. So I began my career as a horticulturist. I was managing an orchard, nurturing and growing plants, right? So today my life is almost the same, except it's creating and nurturing seeds of love, compassion, open-heartedness, joy and integrity with all living beings. So even when life throws these unexpected challenges, I play into the game to remain open-hearted, surrendered and free, much to the delight of my grandkids. They call me the cheeky granddad. And so for me, relationships that I want in my life are all about planting these seeds of kindness. It's who I'm being, if I'm being kind, offering support, sharing my genuine self with everyone I encounter. It's about allowing people to experience not just what I do that defines me, but who I am at my core, without trying to play small or limit myself by pleasing or looking good. And that's what I did for most of my life, and I'm really done with it. I'm tired of that. So when I think of relationships, it is like tending a garden. It's watering, fertilizing, weeding, pruning, getting enough light to help the plants flourish, all of that. And my actions aren't driven by any ulterior motives. Like a gardener, I want to garden. I approach others with a genuine willingness to care, give freely of my time, fostering connections that lay the foundation for future engagements. And dealing with emotional triggers that I have, it involves more than a strategy. It's about being kind to yourself. It's about self-awareness and encountering challenges when triggered. My automatic behavior is to separate from those who don't align with my own values or expectations, right? You know, I would tend to withdraw. And what I've learned to do instead is to breathe through these uncomfortable sensations that I feel and forgive myself for any judgments that I have that I'm not okay in this situation, and then choose a more powerful way of being, which is love over resentment or anger. Paying attention to my triggers, responding with love, whether it's spending quality time with loved ones or reflecting on my reactions, striving to sow seeds of love to create a satisfying life. So this involves letting go of these emotional triggers. And so when I notice an uncomfortable sensation, I will stop, return to my breath, simply observe it, and then proceed with kindness. And then examine the judgments, any judgments I might have against myself, any unkind words, disempowering beliefs, and choosing understanding over anger. Well, just today, my grandson called me grumpy. We've been looking after him for 2 weeks. He wasn't behaving, and instead of reacting with frustration at this, I chose understanding. I apologised to him and I said, and then he responded, "You're welcome, Granddad." And later we made an agreement about misbehaviour. And then he gave me a big hug, reminding me of the magical power of forgiveness and understanding, especially from a child. And we need to be like that with our own selves when we're harsh or judging ourselves or reacting to something that we don't want in the world. And through this daily document that I have, I continually work on myself, planting seeds for my business and my personal growth, learning to forgive myself for judgments and let go of past pains, opening up to a world of possibilities. So I create my being in my document, observing my thoughts, connecting with something greater than myself, and affirming my true essence, letting go of these small judgments that hold me back, embracing the role of a loving creator and planting seeds of love in everything I do. Even the other day, someone responded to an email of mine with the words. It was really interesting. The email said, "There isn't a single word in this email from you that makes me want to read it. Not a single word. But because I'm a kind person, I read it." That's what this person said to me. So normally I'd react and fire something nasty back or delete it and be pissed off for the rest of the day. However, I slowed down, noticed the shift in my being, and seeing this as another opportunity to be my document, respond back with love and kindness. So I just simply wrote back, thank you, araha nui, love and blessings. She wrote back, thank you for teaching me a new word. The sentiment is returned heartfelt. So life provides these opportunities all the time to choose love over judgment. And this is the journey, and I've embraced the truth in my journey. I don't wait for love, I create it, shaping my reality through love, compassion, and authenticity. So I encourage you to reflect on your own journey to create the relationships you want, find happiness, and master the art of living and loving. You have the power to shape your life through love and authenticity by creating a more powerful way of being and living. Thank you.